Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino plays Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony episode 31. We're at the end of the trial, or we're getting there. We will get there by the end of this video for sure. And I'm pretty much like 95% sure I know exactly how the rest of this went down, or is gonna go down. But we'll see.
So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own...
Yeah, that's
So
right.
we're gonna do that again?
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand? You're my sidekick, aren't you? Kaito.
Of course I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth. Split opinion. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna do all this. This is just to continue down the avenue of suspecting Gonta, I assume. Like, we're not actually gonna get anywhere with this, other than getting everybody on board with going down this avenue of discussion. It's possible. Okay.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo!
The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
You're right about that.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
It's all a lie.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Man, we missed one.
Gonta not kill.
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
We aren't consistent, our position looks weak, we have to work together. Yeah, I get it.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart.
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these
I
so-called
like how we're like
sweethearts can
commanding
commit crimes
everybody as
too?
if everyone's got their like truth
Could
bullets
Gonta
locked
have
and
even made
ready.
it to the rooftop?
Kibo!
The entrance
know
hall
my
is
part
all
of
that
this way.
separates the rooftop from the mansion
But
exterior.
it makes me feel like an
There
organizer,
should have been
you know?
witnesses at the entrance.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi
Looks like you
confessed
love
he
it
was
when
working with
plan comes
Monokuma.
Kokichi!
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not kill Mew.
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered
So it
Mew.
was like 3 of us against 6 of them. Crouch bind. Mash it! Mash it! Mash it! Mash it! Keep mashing it! Oh! Okay.
This is our answer!
Full counter.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
That's not it at all. I just want the truth. If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this! Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Logical arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't!
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know! God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Maki, please, calm down.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault everyone's so upset. But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. 'Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait, what did Kokichi say? All you've been saying this whole time. That's true about Gonta. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. Gonta not understand either. Miyu like this when Gonta wake up. Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Miyu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. 'Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about. But when exactly did he start using that defense? Gonta started saying, I don't know, when...
That's it!
That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
The accident that hurt Gonta. That was... Okay, I guess it's not that.
Oh no!
But, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like body swapping. The device instructions, the chords, specific... Some sort of accident. Let's see... Avatar error.
This is it! When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
An avatar user error?
Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
If that error is what's affecting Gonta, and it's making him forgetful and loopy, then what was the error? What could it have been? I don't know. Oh, Miss Mo? No. Memory loss? Where's the E? Oh, there's one. There. The error is memory loss. For sure. Okay, that. Where's the L? None of them are in the middle. That was an L. S, please. 2 of them, in fact, if you would be so kind.
I see now.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, "I don't know anything," after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused!
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Oh, here we go. I was hoping we could skip a trial without doing one of these. Okay, let's see. Log in, log out, record means avatar setting, avatar error,
Gonta
device
never hurt
instructions.
anyone!
Remember, because
Doesn't remember
Gonta
a
wants
thing
to keep
about the
everyone
virtual
safe!
world?
You did it, but you don't
Gonta would
remember
never
doing
kill
it,
a
right?
friend.
Shut up.
If there was a glitch,
Gonta is gentlemen! Gentlemen protect
it should
friends!
have affected all of us.
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
But because we're all
Gonta
okay,
can't
Gonta not lying!
that means there
That's
was
a
no...
weak
Leave
Oh,
Gonta!
Gonta, shut up! No!
Gonta
Digging your own
never
grave
hurt
right
anyone!
now. Alright, so it's the second one.
Gentlemen
Should
friends!
have affected all of us.
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
But because we're all
Gonta
okay,
can't
Gonta not lying!
that means there
That's
was
a
no...
weak
Oh, wait. And so I do this. Did I miss? How? I went in between the words?
Gonta never hurt anyone!
That is the most garbage thing ever.
Your lies...
Yeah, after I'm not lying.
That means
Okay,
there
here we go.
was no...
Gonta swim!
Get out of my face, and I'm gonna hit you right there. That's right.
I heard it!
Lost my virginity right now. Ooh, Vinny Vidi Vici. Hello.
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port and the blue memory cord in the left. Alright, just give me like a second because apparently I did not turn notifications off, even though I totally should have. Alright. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something.
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world.
What?
Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Huh? How Gonta supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
That's your left hand!
What?
Looks like it's decided!
What? He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagined real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! 'Cause why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this! And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on, that hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already!
I care about the motive!
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right? And you don't want that, do you? Okay, let's begin!
Quit screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because they couldn't access the crime scene.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Mew could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list, and you know why, right?
He was logged out.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Mew logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right? Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Mew's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
We saw Miyu? Or we didn't go to the roof? Well, that is true, but it's not that. We had solid alibis.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
Both of you heard Mew hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Mew down. Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
The reason why Kokichi can't be the culprit is...
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again? Well, who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi. You don't need to answer that. This is all Kokichi's trap.
There's only one suspect left. Only one person could have done this.
It's Gonta.
Except it's not, cause body swapping. We'll get there.
Shuichi?
We better.
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! New Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything, so oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap. I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to
You want proof? I've got your proof! After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Oh, Shuichi and Tsumugi. Gonta, did you see Kibo around here anywhere? No, Gonta not see him.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Yu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta!
But now the toilet paper comes into play again.
What? Really?
It would have been so nice if that were the truth. If Kaito were right and this horrible trial would just end. But...
No, that's wrong.
What?
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
I can't doubt my detective work now. If I want us all to survive, I can't back down.
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta
I like that we're
at
fighting
all?
Kaito, because obviously...
He's not, damn it! Why won't you believe Gonta?
Come up with enough sound bites.
Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick?
Again, as per usual, I had my volume turned down pretty low,
Who do you
so
want to believe?
I'm eyeballing the rhythm.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Keep saying the truth this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Keep saying the truth this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Damn it!
Toilet paper?
There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
It ends here!
Damn it!
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
The toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Miu's body. It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am! I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end!
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yes, the place where the toilet paper was tied down.
There! The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it. And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea.
Really?
But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by. Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
It's...
So, it's true. Gonta really kill Miu.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such a terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop. I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me.
No. Outside the door.
Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
No, they can't do it like this.
Okay.
Body swapping. Put in the body swapping now! Otherwise, this is some bullshit. Okay, what color cord did the culprit stick in the right slot? Yeah, right, okay. It's not a thing. When did Miu bring from Shuichi's lab? The poison. Very good. What was posted in the entrance hall of the mansion? That would be the map, but there is no map right now. What did Miyu do when the others left for the mansion? She destroyed the bridge that's not available. Who was investigating the dining hall? Who was investigating outside the mansion? Oh, that's gonna be a big one. What object did Miyu use when she got to the mansion? The cell phone. Okay. What was the weapon Miyu brought to kill Kokichi? Toilet paper that doesn't tear? Nope. What the culprit used to strangle Miyu? Toilet paper that don't tear. Black don't crack and toilet paper don't tear. That's what it was. Alright, map of the virtual world was back this way. Alright, what else is there? Lattice used like a sled that's gonna be down over here. Good. How did the culprit escape from the roof? Oh, Kaito Momoto logged out, okay. Who was logged out against their will? Kaito. Alright, let's unlock these things. Through the signboard into the river. It's over there. Ella, I just let you out. Now you're wanting to be let back in? You gotta make up your mind, dog. Miyu smuggles in a hammer. That's gonna be over here. Alright, let's get everybody. Okay. Who's investigating the dining hall? That would be Tsumugi. Who is investigating the kitchen? That would be me. Who's investigating the roof? That would be Kaito Momota. Who is investigating outside the mansion? That would be Gonta. Oh, well, the culprit, so. Yeah. Alright, and over here, how did the culprit escape from the roof? Binoculars and toilet paper. And all that's left is blue cord on the right, red cord on the left.
This is the truth of the case! The case began last night. After being convinced by Miyu, we all logged in to the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plug those cords into our helmets and enter the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Miyu was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Miyu confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned. Yes, the reason Miyu modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world. After we had all logged in, Miyu explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion. Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river. This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time, the same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet.
This dog cannot make up her mind.
By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable. Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby.
How many times do I have to let dog in and out of my room?
Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember. This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist. Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
Sorry. Gonta not really understand, 'cause Gonta not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Gonta, trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Gonta kill Mew, forget everything. Gonta even think he not do anything bad. And then Gonta tried to blame someone else and make everyone suffer. Why? Why Gonta do such terrible thing?
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending! It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby.
Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
I feel like we're still gonna get some Kokichi votes.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
One for Kokichi? That's probably from Kaito.
Who'll be chosen as the black?
On the upside, the fact that Maki was not involved in this trial means we have one more chance to get her fragment all the way up. Yeah, only 1,000 for misses and only 1,000 for retries. This was a good class trial for me. We got A's all across the board. A damn. Even though I was apparently wrong about the culprit.
Absolutely
Well, look at that! You voted correctly! Congratulations, you guys! Give yourselves a hand! Let me hear your joyful voices!
Let me hear
I said, let me hear your joyful voices! Damn it. Why? Jeez, they're all just moping around. They should be happy for themselves. I know I'm super happy. Hey, what should we name the kid? Good question. We should prepare 6 names.
Yay!
What? We're having sextuplets? I'm so happy I might go crazy. Hey, Kokichi. You said this would liven things up. What gives, huh?
Here.
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game in the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world, into the killing game simulator. Aha, that was just a lie. Oh, so it was just a lie.
What was that?
He just laughed it off? Hey. Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of that, but it's more like... How do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it from my cute lips?
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, then let's have Gonta explain. Huh? Gonta?
Please stop!
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
Right.
Then we should all go back into the killing game simulator. What?
Because?
Why don't we ask the Gonta in the virtual world? But going back to the virtual world is... There's a much easier way than that pain in the ass method.
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data. I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
Alter ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Huh? What this? What happening?
Huh? Is this Gonta? Huh? Is that Gonta?
What's that mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. It's just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. Gonta not understand. Who this alter ego person?
Now then.
See? It's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
Please.
Then other Gonta. Tell Gonta.
Why?
Why? Why did Gonta kill Miyu? Huh? Kill Miyu? Why does other Gonta know about...
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell them the truth now.
Oh.
Oh.
Gonta.
Then Gonta no could save everyone?
Huh?
Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta! Why did Gonta kill Miyu?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone?
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but no can fight exisals. Gonta feel frustrated. Cause Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels.
Yeah.
Technically, they are the same person.
But...
So that's why Gonta think he have to do it, for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it, cause everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So, Gonta kill Miyu.
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all! Geez, Gonta is bad at explaining, as always. I guess I'll have to help. So, if you remembered what happened at that time... No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening... Yoink! I'll take that card key then! Kokichi used his leaf body to its advantage and took the card key from Monokuma.
Huh?
The card key, so you used it. After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key. After opening it, I saw the outside world.
What?
The outside world?
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? But why would seeing the outside world be a motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Miyu's plan. And it hit me. If I combined the two, then I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean?
Hey!
Hey now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again.
Huh?
Again?
In other words...
Let me chime in. The motive keycard that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me, but then Kokichi suggested we reuse the motive. He said we should bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. And I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation. Memories of the outside world? In the flashback light?
What?
The secret of the outside world in the virtual world was about the flashback light? And if it was the flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories. What are you saying?
Wait.
But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here? You can't remember? Okay, fine.
Get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I knew where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world.
Hey!
Hey, you even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair.
To tell you the truth...
Whoa, I just placed it. I never actually said I hid it.
Too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told you where it was. It's a little late for that.
Always messing
So
around.
Gonta was exposed to the flashback light. Yeah, when Kokichi and Gonta leave together. But Gonta can watch Kokichi, so he not do anything weird. Gonta, you're so sweet, but I knew you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you'd make a terrific bodyguard. Bodyguard? With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okay then, let's go! Ah, wait, Kokichi. It's okay, leave it to Gonta. Gonta keep eye on Kokichi.
Could it be?
Was Kokichi trying to lure Gonta off by himself?
Maybe.
The only person I entrusted with the secret of the outside world was Gonta. After that, Gonta got taken to forest near mansion. Is this flashback light? It looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it. We gotta tell everyone. Wait. Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily? Huh? This might be a trap, you know. Shouldn't you check if I'm lying first? I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it. Protect everyone?
How'd this happen?
And there, Gonta remembers secret of outside world. But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta no could think of anything. So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. In other words, a mercy kill.
What did you say?
What?
No way!
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you not tricked. Cause when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die.
Huh?
What? Remember what everyone said at the beginning? That this academy is hell? Gonta agree. Academy that forced students to be part of killing game is hell. So everyone think they want to escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta? Inside is hell, outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
And everyone who died, what did they die for? It's hell outside and hell inside.
But...
And then Kokichi tell me, best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of misery while they still not know. And only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
Yeah.
That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone.
Get it?
Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more?
Come on!
Wait a minute, I still don't get what's happening.
What
outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand it. Gonta, why push you to do such a thing?
Please.
Answer, Gonta.
Sorry.
Sorry. Gonta no can tell you.
Why?
Can't tell us. Why? Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone despair.
Huh?
Despair? I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think the kind Gonta would tell you about such despair from his own mouth?
But
now we don't know any more than we started. Now you know how Gonta and I formed the Killing Game Busters, right? Then, can't you accept everything about this case? You can imagine the rest, right? I used Miyu's plan and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from sight, where Miyu and I were supposed to meet. Huh? Kaito's not here? Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Miyu. Is this a booty call? Or are you here to kill me? So, you figured it out. But there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Uh-oh, guess I'm in trouble now. I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. It's my duty as a genius inventor, so I can't afford to die here. Sorry, Gonta, so sorry. Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. But... Gonta's sorry. Gonta's so sorry, Miyu. I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake.
It can't be.
It can't be. Gonta would never.
By the way,
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall. What? Gonta's idea?
Gonta.
Before Gonta went to roof, he happened to see Miyu walk through the wall. Gonta tell Kokichi, and he think of everything else.
but...
Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we make a pretty good team.
Stop it!
Good? What's good about that? You're the worst! That's whole story. That's everything that happened.
Well,
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world.
Sorry!
Sorry, Gonta no can tell you that.
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by
How
Kokichi.
can this be?
But Gonta did kill Miyu. Gonta really did it.
Sorry!
Sorry, everyone. Gonta is so sorry. Gonta. But Gonta's plan to save everyone failed. Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more.
Gonta,
Gonta
idiot!
is stupid. So stupid. How can Gonta call himself gentleman? Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth, and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything. So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth? Yes, it was. At least Gonta and I think so. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed Miyu for that sake, you know?
Don't screw around.
Enough of your shit! You made him kill her!
Please stop!
No, Gonta is bad! Cause Gonta killed someone! Gonta is murderer! It's true! Yes, Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true.
Sorry,
Sorry!
everyone.
Gonta is sorry he failed everyone! Gonta is sorry for being stupid! Gonta is sorry he make everyone suffer! Gonta's so sorry! We get it. You don't need to apologize anymore. You're probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? Everyone hates me, so the role of villain is perfect for me.
I know that!
Yeah, I know already. It should have been my responsibility. But when I realized Miyu was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world.
I suppose.
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
So am I!
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it myself if I could.
That's enough!
Okay, but you didn't need to push everything onto Gonta
Please
to...
stop!
Stop! It's okay. Everyone, please, don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please. Gonta, you... How nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes. You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
Hey, hey!
Hey, so, are we done yet? What?
And
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's just move on to the exciting stuff. Yes! The eagerly anticipated punishment time!
So am I!
Wait, if you're gonna punish him, then please punish me too. Kokichi.
I know that!
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta, then I... It's okay, Kokichi. Please, let Gonta sacrifice himself, for everyone's sake. That's all Gonta can do anymore.
But...
Just promise, Gonta, that everyone forgive each other and be friends, okay? Alright, I promise.
okay!
Alright, it's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gonta Gokuhara. Oh man, I bet his punishment's gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs.
Ah!
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. No, it's not that. It's coming. What? Already? The contractions are speeding up. Any minute now.
Honey!
Quick, hold my hand.
Now then!
I prepared a special punishment for him.
Gonta!
Wait, please! I don't want this! Don't go, Gonta! Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta is okay. Yeah, Gonta not cry. Gonta's really not scared. But
how can this be?
Gonta upset. Gonta upset he no could protect everyone. Gonta, you can't cry either. Well then, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Sorry.
Gonta, love you all.
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta is so sorry for being stupid. Dude, not fair at all. Oh, dear. Surprised? What a twist, huh? Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cubs have been destroyed.
Dang it.
Wow, so sad. All that cuteness gone to waste.
Why?
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. Why would you do such a thing to your own children? 'Cause lately they've been acting all buddy-buddy and neglecting me. Yeah, I'm never gonna get the hang of this whole parenting thing.
Oh!
That's... why?
Wait a minute.
Doesn't matter now. We don't have the time to give him attention.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna walk away quietly and go mourn my dead kids. Later! Gonta!
Damn it.
Damn it. Why did it turn out like this?
Got a minute?
Hey, Kokichi, why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world? If we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it.
What was that?
I can't accept it either, Kokichi. What is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret would push Gonta that far? Kokichi, if you really cared for Gonta, explain yourself to everyone and... I don't want to.
Huh?
You what?
I don't want to,
I don't
stupid
want
head.
to, stupid head!
Kokichi.
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying? You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta!
What?
Fake crying?
Because...
If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad! That would have interfered with the game, so I simply lied to calm him down. See, as long as you lie for a good purpose, right?
What?
What?
Hey!
What do you mean, what really happened? Why did you make him do that?
No.
Obviously, so it wouldn't be boring. What are you...
means-
I gave Gonta an incentive, because I thought it'd liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone, like what Gonta did,
really don't
I wouldn't have betrayed Gonta. You should have realized that.
Hey!
Then why did Gonta...
Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Kokichi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he really is. Malice. His entire body. Nothing but raw and unfettered
I
malice.
am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted. The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it, and I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others!
Seriously, who the hell do you think you are?
One.
So, for your own entertainment, you sacrificed Miyu and Gonta.
You're so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right, Makiro?
You bastard.
Someone like you has no right to call me Makiro.
I wanna die.
Do you want to die? You look so much better with a scowl on your face, Makiro. But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more, then... Miyu and Gonta wouldn't have died such meaningless deaths!
Don't screw around.
Meaningless deaths? Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet. A dull thud resounded through our skulls.
Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Kaito!
You.
By the way, Kaito, is it just me, or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us, too.
Kaito!
Kaito, are you okay? Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes. For someone who claims to be bad at fighting, you were pretty agile just now. And you believed a lie like that?
You bastard.
You really want to die, don't you?
Let's have more fun.
Oh, did I finally provoke you enough? Is it 'cause of Kaito? No, Maki. What am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaito. He's way too pathetic. He's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway. Kokichi never got to finish his provocation. No one cared what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's side.
Right?
Kaito, are you hurt?
Are you alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder?
Sorry.
Sorry, my MP is at 0, so I can't use any recovery magic.
Oh?
Hey, why are you all so worried about this pathetic
What's
guy?
wrong?
Pathetic. Look at yourself, Kokichi. What?
No.
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi, and you always will be. You're talking about friends? Friends don't make this game more
Oh, man.
Jeez, boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore, but I will tell you this. The one who will win this game is me. Kokichi spat out those words, then left the room.
Kaito!
Kaito, are you okay?
Huh?
Hey, Kaito.
Hey!
You don't look well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
What?
Did you hit your head or something? I'm okay. It's fine.
Okay?
Don't push yourself. You should lie down and... I said I'm fine. Kaito tried to get up, but... Ugh! Kaito doubled over, his knees gave out, and he collapsed hard.
What?
Kaito?
Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
Come on. Don't freak out over this. It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
You're a robot and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill. I just coughed too much and cut my throat or something. I don't know.
As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet. Yeah, that's it. I just need a drink of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room.
Kaito!
Okay, I'll go with. Don't follow me!
Huh?
What? I can walk on my own. I don't need your help, Shuichi. Kaito staggered off.
Well...
I'll go with him. It would be bad if he collapses on the way. Right, we'll leave it to you then. Don't worry about it, Shuichi. Kaito is just stressed out is all. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. I wanted us all to survive. And I wanted it so damn bad. I kept fighting for it. Fighting for the truth. And this is what I get? By trying to survive, we're just playing this stupid game. Just like Kokichi.
Damn it!
Damn it!
It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it. Now is the time I'll end this killing game.
This world is mine, Kokichi Oma. Oh, damn. So Kokichi Oma is the signature. He's the one that's been painting it. We're down to 7 members. To be continued indeed. Goddamn. Oh, we got an empty insect cage. That's nice. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm real mad that Gonta was actually the killer without knowing it, as opposed to Kokichi having his plan fall through the cracks, which I guess it still kind of did, but, you know, still. I'll talk more about it in my final thoughts video after the series is over for sure, probs. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys.